Hello, this is Skibby. I've been meaning to show this off because I think Kim wanted to see something that's in here. This is my, I guess, Haversack dump bag, but it's technically a French trade bag, so some folks won't come after me about calling it a Haversack because I'm not actually carrying oats in it, but whatever. Anyway, the pattern that I made this with is from Papa Did It Again on YouTube. I'll definitely try to remember to tag him in this because it was very helpful. I didn't end up going with wax canvas. This is actually pigskin suede that I waxed afterwards. Used dang near the whole hide. And then just 2-inch, webbing that I got. Used some copper buckles. I actually used 2 6-foot sections of the webbing to make it really adjustable. Added some molly strapping situations so that I can throw on a couple toggles, bushcraft zip ties and the like. And then I also made a belt keeper that I can put my Benchmade strap cutter on. It's just a very convenient place for a strap cutter on a strap, because that's what it's gonna cut. Anyway, let's check out the outside, I guess. Now, I was indecisive on this front flap, so while this is an exposed seam, the side, and yes, I know that it's thick. It really doesn't weigh that much. It's less than 8 pounds. This is fine. It's just all poofy crap. This one got reversed. I have a square bottom, so I don't have a flat ass bag. Then on the back, these are affixed to the inside. Messed up on this one. What are you gonna do? We're not gonna stop. You know how it goes. And I put these D-rings on so you can put stuff like, a cheap button compass or your work gloves. So I don't know. I found that I like to add those hooks, or not those hooks, those D-rings. You don't have to. That's fine. I'm just showing off my bag. So yeah, pigskin suede. I did wax it with otter wax. La-de-do. Get this strap out of the way, and we can open up the flap. Now, the flap just has a raw edge. I squared off the bottom, which is actually this side, right there. I squared that off, and then I just tried to cut as parallel as I could the length of the skin and just kind of left it fluttery. So this is the end of the skin, but also it's the stretchy bits and the end of the parallel, so it's going to differ the most from the other side. Hence this tack thing, because it was flopping all over the place. But that made this a fun little pocket, and in that pocket I just threw a bandana that I folded up, kind of weighs down the flap, and that little button keeps it in there nice and neat. It's not going to fall out. Just adds a little bit of extra weight to the flap so I can toss it no problem. Now the inside gets a little bit messy. Oh, I should mention, I reinforced the top of the straps with some veg tan leather that I had lying around. Just quick and easy. It's kind of a bear to get through, but what are you gonna do? It's no problem. But in here right now, I've got my Silky Outback Gomboy, and this thing, oh boy, did it get some work out recently. In Kansas City, we had quite a few big storms, and a family friend had big hunk of oak falled in their yard, so we went over and that did a lot of the work. It was pretty great. Let's see. Here is our fire kit that we got from BattleBox. We'll go over that here in a bit for Kim. Let's break out the rest of this crap in here. This is a quick dry cooling towel. These are very convenient to have. I actually have one on the outside in my glove because it's just really quick and easy to get that wet. Throw it around your neck, and then you're good. This is just a bigger one. Just got that inside in case. Let's see, here's my shelter system, which is a lot of the bulk. Is that it? I thought there was another piece. Oh no, I left the other piece out. So this is the One Wind camping shelter. It's this weird oblong shape, so it actually protects you from the sides as well as the back. This is really, really light and actually pretty big. I like it a lot. It's just big enough for one person, but I mean, this is just for me. This is the One Wind, they call it a ground sheet. It's just a cute little tarp that I can either put at the front of the other thing or use it as a ground sheet, like as intended. I already have pre-tied guy lines, so I don't have to fiddle with that if, you know, I'm caught out, whatever. Goes up real quick, all that jazz. This is, what is in here? Also from One Wind. Oh, these are just my stakes and guy line, and then there's also the pull out. This is just a little magnet that you put through so that you can pull out the back of your tarp and give you a little bit more room. Got all that bagged up. Now that kit also did come with a bug net, but the bug net is huge and poofy. It will fit in here, but I mean, you know, it got pretty poofy. I was kind of done with that. Let's see, first aid. We just have the MyMedic hiker kit. It's pretty good. Got a bunch of crap in there. Really just for emergency stuff, because normally when I go trekking with this, I'm not too terribly far off of anything. I usually have other first aid on me, so that's always nice. We just got a hank of cord. I think this is 50. Nice. Here we have 2 titanium sporks. Real convenient just to have. Oh wait, one's a spoon, one's a spork. My bust. Shabba-da-bow. Anyway, they're nice. I think one's branded Peak Refuel. The other one I got for free. That was really cool. Let's see. This one is the Überleben folding stove. It's really nice. It's just one of those little smokestacky ones. I've used this as wax canvas. Real nice. Real nice. I like it. We have a thermal blanket. Man, I thought I had. Well, we have a shemagh. The shemagh, I mean, it's an extra blanket, but it also helps maintain organization a little bit in the bag when I'm reloading it, and then it just kind of falls apart. But what are you going to do? But always good to have a shemagh. And that's hitting the bag. But I mean, I did have a lot of room in the top to include my any food that I wanted to add in, or a bivvy bag. Most of the time, if I'm carrying this, I'm just going on a quick hike, not very far from my car, and the worst thing that I'm gonna get is cut up kind of bad and need to hobble back to my car. It's not a huge deal. So you know, I have enough to survive uncomfortably. And then if I need to add snacks, I usually do that day of. Now to accompany this, I also made this, which is just some strap that I have from something on an adjustable water bottle holder that is similar to those bungee ones that are on backpacks. That was the inspiration, really. And I just added some beads from my car mat, or my car seat, whatever, the beaded seat cushion, and I overtied the loops so that they add bottle retention, which is really, really nice. This is adjustable. This will accept the whatever, the canteen looking one, but this is a Pathfinder 32 ounce. I've also got the cup and the stove and the lid all in there. I take this with me pretty much everywhere I go now. It's really, really nice to have water. Oh, that also has a bandana in it, so it's not making so much noise. And this one, as you saw, also has a D-ring on the back. Also got a bushcraft zip tie in case it needs to lash to something. You know, if I wanted to put it on my D-ring on my Haversack instead of this strap, that's doable. It'll make it a lot heavier, but what are you going to do? No huge problem. No big problem. Alright, so what all do we have? We got water. We got cook kits. We don't have food, which I admit, but like I said, some of that stuff's perishable, and you don't really want, like, you know, 7-year-old granola bars running around in your bag getting smooshed. We had shelter. We had first aid. We had a cutting tool. We had eating tools. So, next thing is fire, which is a fire kit we got in Battle Box. I put more pre-made zip ties on it. Just got those galore in case I need them. In this we have a MatBot little faceplate, and then these are called swear wolves. We got a wolf saying Achuta and Shlimu, which are Star Wars swears, which is always fun. Now, because this is from the brand Roaring Fire, I decided to make this a fire kit, and it is full. Of course, we've got a big lighter with a gas stop, always nice to have. Got a couple fat wood sticks. We got a live fire. This is really nice. This is pretty much a lighter that will accept a spark from a ferro rod, and you just put it out. It's a reusable match, pretty much. This is great. Man, it's great. Used it a little bit. And I've got a couple other ones. These are just Yuko Stormproofs. Packed it full. Those are amazing to have. Right? Everybody knows what those are. And this is pretty watertight, and it will float in case it gets wet. Right? Here we just have some jute, just in a cute little hank. Let's see. We have a big fatty ferro rod, big old chonker, and on this came doubled up, but I like having the full length to reach and throw. But that's a personal deal. We have Gorilla Tape and bank line on it, just in case, because you never know when you need more of that. I'll put that down and not roll that up right now. What do we got back here? Ooh, we have some Quick Survive fire starters, which are great. My buddy CB Tactical sells these. I got these from him. These are amazing. I definitely recommend you check those out, because they're non-toxic and all kinds of stuff. You can start your grill with it. You can start a fire with it. They take the guesswork out of it, man. Back here we have a little bit of tinder. I think this is mostly just a little bit of char and some dryer lint, just in a wildflowers bag, because I'm trying to grow prairie in the back of my house. Let's see, what's this thing? Oh, these are Yuko. It's the Sweet Fires, like the Sweet Fire sticks without the match heads. So this is just compressed sugarcane pulp, I guess. They work pretty okay. And I just have it tied down just because they kind of smell a little bit like I don't know, household cleaner, and the bag reduces that. You know. And it says to prolong the shelf life, keep it in the plastic. So I will. Of course, more jute, in case we need that. Then we'd really be in it. Let's see, we have a couple cans, and these here, I think I showed these in a video. These are just cute little candles, just in case. And then we have some Minotaur Trading Company fire tinder, which is just some cotton dubbing dipped in lanolin, I'm pretty sure. Man, this stuff takes a spark and it just goes. It works really, really well. These are the Pathfinder Mini Infernos. There we go. Got a little stuck. Which are just the cotton face wash discs dipped in paraffin and kerosene. That's all those are. It's not magic. They just work. So, that's all that. I don't know. What would you add? What am I missing? Let me know. And then I did promise somebody that I would go over the dimensions of my bag. And again, YouTube channel that I got the best how-to video, I guess, was Pawpaw Did It Again. And again, this isn't technically a haversack. It's a French trade bag, but what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? I think I went with the larger, so I think I went 13 and 14. But then I went, I think the overall is 4 inches wide, which is kind of big. So I did the length, and then I also added what I wanted, the half of the width, because what you had to do was cut out a corner on your flat side, so that when you folded it up, you could pinch those, and it would make it a square bottom bag without the addition of a gusset. So I thought that was pretty fun. So that's what I did. So it should have been, this is approximately 13 by 14, or no, 14 by 13, my bust, and then by 4 thick. And yeah. But anyway, the hardest part was the strap, because 5 feet seems like a lot until you double it over yourself. And you want adjustments just in case, and it got a little hairy there, so you know, I added a little bit more than I wanted to, but that's fine because it'll work out. So far I've hiked around quite a bit with this already. It's been very comfortable. I'm more of a deuce gear guy, so trying a haversack type thing is new to me, but it's been pretty alright. And this wouldn't be out of place at a Renaissance festival where the deuce gear would. So, like, it's just nice to have a messenger bag type thing, large enough that would go in multiple places. I mean, sure, I look weird walking around town with it, but what are you going to do, man? This I'm pretty set. I can do a lot of stuff with this. But anyway, let me know what you think. What would you add? What am I missing besides what I already admitted to missing? And yeah, if you, I'm making another one where I'm going to put this stitch on the inside for a buddy. So I already know that fault. But yeah, what are your thoughts, man? Let me know. All right, I'm out. See you guys later. Goodbye.